He told the judge he had no money, which he had $70,000 that he put in a bank account.
Ms. Calkins, how much do you make an hour?
$10 an hour.
He makes $20 an hour. And
how do you know this?
Because I have bank statements at my house that I have right here in front of me. He makes deposits every Friday at his banking account.
Here's where things get messy fast. You've got one person claiming poverty, another waving proof in the air, and a judge who's trying to decode who's telling the truth. This moment perfectly sums up how family court often feels, a mix of finance, frustration, and finger-pointing. The $70,000 detail? That's a red flag the judge won't ignore.
I make a $50 deposit every Friday.
Hold on, Mr. Calkins. Hold on. Wait, because now I'm intrigued.
The court is trying to make sense of why there's no child support listed in the divorce papers, especially when this mom's ex, Matthews, somehow went from serving time to sitting on $70,000. The ex-wife is now asking for both child and medical support, all while saying the kids are on Medicaid. But that's only where the confusion begins. The judge can't get a straight answer about what Matthews actually earns. He says he makes $10 an hour doing construction, but his ex insists it's closer to $20. To make things even more complicated.
Now we're stepping right into the courtroom, where every word counts. Notice how the judge stays calm even when the answers start contradicting each other. This isn't just about child support anymore. It's about credibility. When someone says they make $10 an hour, but sits on tens of thousands in savings, the math and the honesty just don't add up.
They were never legally married, just happened to share the same last name, which makes the whole case sound like something out of a confusing family drama that IT really leaves you wondering how someone can hold onto $70,000, claim to be broke, and still avoid paying child support. Let's take a closer look at how this situation unfolds in court.
The state will call Jody Calkins. Ms. Calkins, why wasn't there any child support ordered in the divorce decree that was from April 22nd, 2021?
Because Matthew Calkins was in Sabine County Jail, and he told the judge he had no money, which he had $70,000 that he put in a banking account.
Ms. Calkins, so the reason why there was no support set in the previous order was because he was incarcerated at the time?
Yes, and said he had no money.
Right. And are you asking the court today to set child support and medical support?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. What kind of health insurance do you have for your child, J.C. Calkins?
He has Medicaid.
All right. I have no further questions. I pass the witness.
Oh, your next witness.
At this time, the state will call Mr. Calkins. Mr. Calkins, do you have any other minor biological children who are below the age of 18?
No, sir.
Where are you currently working?
Here in Hemphill, Texas.
All right. What do you do for work?
Construction.
Okay. Are you paid hourly?
Yes.
How much do you make an hour?
$10 an hour.
And how many hours do you work on average each week?
About 40 hours a week, give or take, depending on weather and stuff.
And does your employer provide any health insurance?
No.
And do you have any other sources of income, or is that your only job?
That's my only income.
I have no further questions for Mr. Calkins.
Calkins, yes, sir.
All right.
I would like to call Ms. Calkins back for one additional question, Your Honor.
Okay.
Ms. Calkins, do you have any safety concerns about your address or contact information being disclosed in any order of the court?
No, sir.
All right. No further questions.
Can I ask some questions about visitation?
Nope.
That's not.
They didn't file a lawsuit, Ms. Calkins, about visitation.
Okay.
Just child.
Okay.
So, no, you can't ask questions about visitation, but I don't mind telling you that I can't address visitation because nobody filed a lawsuit about visitation.
Okay.
The only issue before me today is the child support and the medical support. That's it.
Okay. That's fine.
Ms. Calkins, was there anything else that you did think I needed to know about the case before I made a ruling in regards to the child support and the medical support?
He makes $20 an hour, and
How do you know this?
because I have bank statements at my house that I have right here in front of me.
Wait.
But, he makes deposits every Friday at his banking account.
I make a
Oh, wait.
$50 deposit every
Hold
Friday.
on, Mr. Calkins. Hold on. Wait. Because now I'm intrigued. All right. Hold on a second. Ms. Calkins, do you work for the bank?
No, sir.
How do you have Mr. Wait. Just answer my question, okay? Don't keep rambling on. How do you have access to Mr. Calkins' bank statements?
Because all his stuff is here.
I don't know where here is.
He's at my residence.
Hold up. Did she just admit to having his bank statements? That's not a small thing. Even if it's unintentional, handling someone else's financial mail can cross serious legal boundaries. You can almost feel the judge's eyebrows raise here. What started as a support dispute is now tiptoeing toward privacy concerns, and possibly evidence obtained the wrong way.
Residence.
Okay, so all of his bank statements come to your house?
As far as I know, they have been. But
Okay,
these
hold on.
old
Hold on.
statements
Wait, these are old statements from when?
from August of
What year?
20 this year, August 31st of 23.
All right. So you have Mr. Calkins' bank statements. Quit moving around, Ms. Calkins. You're making me
yes, sir.
making me sick.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I had to get up.
It's
and
okay.
look at the paper.
So Mr. Calkins' bank statements come to your house. They're mailed to your house.
Yes, sir.
She says she's seen his bank statements and insists he's not earning $10 an hour, but $20 instead. The problem is, she doesn't even work for the bank. So how did she get access to that kind of information? It sure sounds like she might have looked through his mail or personal papers when he wasn't around. And that's not something the court takes lightly. A lot of people don't realize that going through someone else's mail, even if it's your ex, can lead to serious legal trouble. I'm not saying that's what she did, but the way she mentioned it so casually definitely raised some eyebrows. It almost sounded like she didn't see anything wrong with it, which probably made the judge question her credibility right away. This situation shows exactly why judges prefer verified documents and pay stubs over personal claims. The courtroom is meant for facts, not speculation or gossip. If she really did dig through his private mail, that could hurt her case more than help it. It's surprising how quickly people can shift from being a worried parent to acting like a financial investigator. Being open and honest is great, but it has to stay within legal and ethical lines.
All right. And you open.
No, these are some old ones that was on top of the refrigerator.
All right. Well, they're not that old, ma'am, if they're from August of
it's just,
23.
I found it on top of the refrigerator.
Mr. Calkins, how did your bank statements get on top of Miss Calkins' refrigerator?
And I don't know how they got opened. You're completely right, sir. I've been living here before August 31st.
Did you happen to leave some mail behind with Miss Calkins?
I didn't take no mail with me.
Okay. So it's possible you left bank statements behind.
Possibly, yes, sir.
Okay. Because you haven't opened any of his bank statements, right, Miss Calkins?
No, sir. It was
That'd be-
already been. It was his bank statements laying up there on the refrigerator.
Mr. Calkins, is there anything else you think I need to know about this case before I make a ruling?
No, sir.
When did you get out of jail, Mr. Calkins?
July 27th to 22.
So you've been out of jail for what?
A little over a
16
year.
months?
About that, yes, sir.
Since he's been out of jail, Miss Calkins, have you and Mr. Calkins been living together?
We did at one point, yes, sir.
When did y'all separate?
We
A couple months
separated.
ago.
Hold on. I'll get to you, Mr.
Oh, I'm
Calkins.
sorry.
That's all right. I wasn't specific. That's not your fault. When did y'all separate Miss Calkins?
In August.
Okay, so you've only
There
been...
it is, the final ruling. $300 a month in child support and $50 for medical. Seems straightforward, right? But the real tension lingers beneath. Was justice served or just guessed? The judge had to make a call without full clarity on income or mail access. It's a reminder that courtroom fairness often relies less on perfect proof and more on who sounds believable in the
You've
moment.
only been separated a month.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That makes things a little easier. Miss Calkins, are you and Mr. Calkins legally married?
No, sir.
All right, because y'all have the same last name.
Yes, sir.
Why do you have the same last name, Miss Calkins?
When I got to the divorce, it came across pretty quick, and
never mind. I'm sorry. You're good. You got divorced in 2021. You had his name then. Don't worry about it.
Yes, sir. That's fine.
Sometimes I get focused on the issue and I forget where it is I am. Okay.
Yes, sir. That's fine.
All right. Anything further from the state?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Mr. Calkins, is there anything else you think I need to know about this case before I make a ruling?
No, sir.
All right. Child support's $300 a month. Medical support's $50 a month, beginning October the 1st of 2023, and every month thereafter until the emancipation date of the child.
Yes, sir.
Court costs are due by Mr. Calkins, but I will give him until March 31st of 2024. How's that?
And what is the amount of the court cost?
No idea, Mr. Calkins. No clue. I'm in 9 different counties, Mr. Calkins. I have no idea what Mr. Clerk's office.
When and how would I be able to find out?
So when I'll sign the order that they send to me, and I'll send it back to them, then they'll make a copy of it and send it to you. The AG's office will send it to you. Contained within that order will have the information for the Sabine District Clerk's office. You can call.
Now, will I be served, or do they have my address?
Well,
I haven't set up. I haven't set up the case yet.
You haven't set up
with the AG's office.
Well, I mean, the address that's going to be in my court order, wherever they served you.
Oh, that was at Sabine County Jailhouse then.
Oh, okay. Do you have a good address on him now, Mr. McNulty?
North Texas Street in Hemp Hill.
Is that right, Mr. Coughlin?
Yes, but there's another address that it could be. There's two possibilities, 2 different addresses on Texas Street.
Well, I don't want you broadcasting. I don't want you broadcasting.
One was my parole address, and one's my address now. That's what I'm trying to see. I mean, I'm not. Yeah. I don't care if anybody else knows my address. I don't.
Okay. I mean, it's just gonna be broadcast.
Outro. And that wraps it up. A case that shows how quickly money, trust, and blurred boundaries can collide in family court. What do you think? Was the judge too lenient, or was this the fairest outcome given the chaos? Drop your thoughts below. This one's definitely up for debate.
Broadcast to the internet, so if you just blurt it out, everybody that watches is going to be able to see it.
But that's fine. It's Texas Street.
Is that what you got, Mr. McNulty?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, Judge.
Okay. They have your correct address, Mr. Calkins. So when they send you the order, in the order will have the information about how to contact Sabine District Clerk. You can contact the district clerk and they'll tell you how much you owe.
Okay.
And then you'll have at least 6 months from then to pay them. Okay.
I still don't get why the man seems to be the one paying court costs every single time. It almost feels like the system assumes he has some secret stash ready for every dispute. A fairer approach would be to split the costs since both sides showed up and used the judge's time equally. What's striking is how money always ends up as a weapon in these hearings. It rarely feels like fairness is the goal. It's more about who holds the advantage. Honestly, it seems like she was more focused on getting a share of that $70,000 than anything else. People often forget that courts don't automatically verify every claim unless someone asks for proof, so a lot of decisions come down to who sounds more convincing in the moment. That's the risky part. The system can sometimes lean on presentation instead of facts. It really makes you wonder how often judges have to balance emotion versus hard evidence. This case, in particular, felt more like a tug-of-war than a pursuit of justice. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this ruling. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Take care, everyone.